Saman certainly is getting the ball to come through. Bangs this one in, and he goes after him with the old uppercut, and he will go all the way. Balle, balle, Shakalagya. Basil will put this one away as well. It's going to be back-to-back sixes. That's another one that flies away. And Basil, he's back in boom, boom style. Well, that's why he's known as Boom, Boom.
Off the end of the bat, this is spelling trouble for Ryan Bastians. He doesn't stick around long. And so, well, it's a big wicket for the Warriors. And in fact, that's Basil, of course, with a single. So boom, boom, Basil goes bust in the end. He already got a 6 in this region. You can see the 2 left-handers at the top of the order. And he cuts away straight away, and he's not wasting any time. He gets the boundary. Well, probably slightly more batting-friendly conditions here as the field's dried out a little bit. Still, not a great ball from Thomas that they didn't use in the first game. As Bastians, he gets one that goes over the third man in the circle. This will be 4. And look, a bit of luck as well.
And, oh, that's a snick. That is a snick. That is a put down. Manuel Anthony. Well, that one could be huge. Bastian is dropped. After hitting a 6, he's dropped. Oh, well.
Big nick. Big nick.
Sukmaran comes in once more.
Well, this is another skied ball. How many times can you get away with that? This time he's caught, and the show's over. And so, well, it's going to be Rocky Danish that takes the catch. He doesn't have his gloves on at the moment. It's Rocky in the right place at the right time, and Bastians runs out of chances. He goes for 6. There's 25 for 2. And finally, the Warriors hold one. Sukumaran, short, pulled away, not really timed. Well, he sends him back, and can he turn around in time? He's going to be run out. Well, 2 balls between these two, 2 ran-out opportunities. Afikan on the back foot just had 0 interest. And Zishan Yusuf, he had to turn around. He could never get home. So self-inflicted from the Crusaders that time. We do get a run out. It's 26 for 3.
Yeah, I mean, there's no calling it. So Yusuf is gone.
Afi back on the rack. Gets another ball to pull this time. It won't go anywhere near a fielder. In fact, that's out of here. Maximo. Well, he lost his partner, but he spends no time grieving as he sends the next one out of the ground.
Yeah, good shot. Not the best of deliveries. It's short, and he hasn't really got the pace. Sukumaran
needs to pitch it up and quick. Better length, and now Afi is gone after this. Big moment. And goes down. And Bristow, baby. Oh, he's sliding around. And, well, Afi really, he thought he was a goner there. He skied that one. It was a better length from Sukumaran. 2 balls, 2 run-out chances. Afi, though, he's been good on the cut. And this is going to be cut all the way for 6. Maximo! Not a great ball. They've tried him out there. His pulling's been a little bit off at times, Afi Khan, but his cutting's been right on song. 6 useful runs for the Crusaders.
Oh, that's a super shot.
Thomas. Yeah, short-ish. This time he just leans on it. It's good placement. That's 4 more. Afi Khan had a chance last over. Had a couple of chances, really, but he's up in the 20s.
Oh, he's bowled him. It's a boogie-oogie Kookaburra 5 ball. And Tom Thomas is saying, well, there you go. That's the way you got to go. Slower delivery, which outfoxes Afi. He tries to just block it, but ends up actually guiding it back onto his stump.
The difference of going full, and I think if you look at what worked for the Warriors earlier, it was this full length, wasn't it? They go back to it, and Afi, he'll be annoyed. He chops down at it. All he can do is chop it onto his own stumps. It's 46 for 4 at the end of 4. To get that imposing score.
Short.
Yeah, he's going to go, and he's going to be caught. So Michael Gunatilaka wasn't an attacking stroke, but it was a bit of a top edge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's going to be Vipin Mohan, who's got a pretty good pair of hands. He takes the catch, so the skipper goes now. Crusaders just falling off a cliff in the middle overs. It's 46 for 5. Well, time to test out the bat, and he hasn't quite got it. Curry Wassam skies it, and he's gone. And Bristow, baby, he pumps it into the turf. Well, that's a cranky baby, because he did drop one earlier, but this time he gets Curry Wassam. He might have wished he changed his bat after all. He goes for a duck. The score 46 for 6.
Well, he was crying like a baby earlier, but now he spikes it like a baby. And the batter, Curry Wassam, is going to be a...
Rahman hasn't even faced the ball yet. And he whacks it away over the offside. And it's a swashbuckling shot from the left-hander who opens his account with a Maximo. What a bit of batting. Offside 6 from Rahman. I think that word was used. Rahman goes leg side this time, and he's going to get a boundary. There's a bit of side spin that completely diddles the fielder out at deep mid wickets. Well, he goes after this, but it's a bit of a top edge, hanging in the air and taken. Oh, that's good catching, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Warriors have held more than they've dropped. It's been a bit of both, but yeah, Rahman was looking good, but he has to go for 10. And again, another promising innings nipped in the bud. And the 7th wicket falls now, so they are running out of resources at 62 for 7. Pitched up, and he gets a fair piece of this one. Going, gone. Maximo! Well, that's the thing about this Southern Crusaders batting line. They do bat deep. And when you think about the fact they only lost 1 wicket in the first game,
yeah,
you know, maybe they should have just kind of put the hook on 1 or 2 players that weren't performing. So, man, it's had quite an eventful morning. Bowling the 9th. Gets Ratner going leg side. It's away from the field of this before. So, yeah, just what the Crusaders wanted. A bit of kick in the tail here. Well, he smacks that, and it's a little bit short again. When they've given the Crusaders length, they've cashed in. Massey goes large, Maximo, 6 runs.
Oh, this is brutal. This is a brutal hit. Absolutely clobbers this. Oh, I like it.
Slow ball, picked and hit out of the ground. Maximo, back to back, they get up into the 90s. Again, sliding doors, a sign of what might have been in the first game, but right now Massey's on fire, moves to 23.
Shaba.
It'll be super interesting to see, even in Group A with Hornchurch, the English champions. Is there a little nick on this? I think there is. So, Jerome Mathai gets the wicket. He's bowled pretty well. Got to say, he's got it right more often than not. So Ratner tries to launch one out of the ground. Instead, he gets a little edge. And well done to Manuel Anthony. He's had a bit of a rough time behind the stumps this morning at times. Hussein's going to have to get off strike here. Oh, that's one way to do it. Plays a really good looking shot and he's gone. Well, Tony Lewis, that's a brilliant catch. He's taken 2. And he fakes kissing the ball. Shows it to the crowd. Why not? Hussein, one of the best looking ducks I've ever seen. That is the 9th wicket to the fall, and it's 96 for 9. And so Rashmika will have to bat here at 11.
Well, Mathai takes another 3 wickets from him. 3 for 6, outstanding with that catch.
All right, Rashmika gets the ball and he hits it. And he'll probably get 1.5 here.
You've got to keep running, surely.
And any sort of good throw, Anthony, well, he's going to be gone. That's Rashmika, the one and done, I think. So they don't quite get the 100, but they get close to. Bowled out off the last ball for 97. Well, there's a thick edge from the captain, Chijil Joy, and he'll get 4. That's Shaheen Hussain chasing it, who took a great catch earlier, but he couldn't get near this one. And here's Curry Wassam with the ball. This would have been a wide, instead it's off the end of the bat, and it's going to be caught. Well, Michael Kunatilaka has pulled out the old Statue of Liberty play here, and he's plucked this one out of the sky. Well, Curry Wassam, he was in the thick of the action before. But just have a look at this right off the end of the bat. And Rocky is the man who's knocked out. He has to go for 7. It's 15 for 1. They tried him opening for a while. Didn't really work out. They've gone shy on it. Chijil continues to hack towards the leg side. And, well, it will go for 4. So that one's going to rattle off the fence. This guy's a good bowler, isn't he? He's clever. Mahabir Rahman. Bowl a bit of everything. This is the wrist spinner. And he tries to lift it over the leg side. And he looks concerned. He doesn't need to be. In the end, I don't think it's even gone to the boundary.
Basil puts the catch down, I'm sure. Yeah, Rahman not going to be happy. Basil, it's normally safe hands. And now he knocks him over. He gets his wicket. It's straight through. It's a big swing across the line from Chijil Joy. And it's right on cue what I was saying. I said that I got the feeling you get 1 on the pegs. He's going to find himself in trouble. Well, he does find himself in trouble. The stumps are knocked over. Castle to गई shot मारे गंदा वापस आ गया बंदा Rahman. Well, he says if you're not going to take the catches, I'm just going to knock the bails over. It's Curry Wassam who's looking to knock him over.
It does get some bat on this, but it's right off the end of the bat and he's gone. And 2 hands this time from Kunatilaka. Sukumaran just out of sorts. It's been a funny kind of morning. I mean, Basil George earlier just couldn't get going for a player we know can do some damage. Sukumaran likewise. He's the third wicket to fall. It's 27 for 3. Oh, well, hello, Tony. This is a really well-directed bouncer by Curry-Awassam. I think he ends up getting it on the shoulder, but he just could not get out the way of that, Tony Lewis. Maybe the point of the elbow.
Yeah, well, the bowler's,
he's loving it.
The bowler's not asking how you are, but this is right off the right of the elbow. This is a feisty delivery.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Why do they call that the funny bone? I don't think Tony Lewis is laughing. It is, and he baseballs it, but does he have enough? It's travelling, and it's travelling straight to the hands of Zishan Yusuf. So he roughs him up, then he knocks him out. The old 1-2 punch from Curry-Awassam, and Lewis goes without scoring. It's the fourth wicket, 27 for 4.
Yeah. And this is a bit of a crispy duck, and he'll go for 0 of that, his second delivery.
I like it when he bowls these wrist spinners, although this one's pretty well dealt with. That one's out of here. Maximo! And not a bad shot at all.
This is a beautiful shot. Look at the foot. This is all about footwork. He's not reaching for it.
The Victoria Lions, that match coming up for too long. Anyway, Mohan skies this one. And this time Zishan says, I will catch it. So he gets a second chance. And that means that the new batter will be on strike as well. Mohan not really able to move things along. He goes for 3. The score, 37 for 5.
That's the end of Mohan, who's not had a good outing out there with the bat.
Oh, full toss. It's a bit of a gift for Mathai, and he's going to cash it in. And I think it's got all the way it has. Maximo! And the ideal start to the 8th over. Well, rare error from the bowler. As the Vidusha Rashmika, he rocks in and delivers something that disappears. In the air. Well, the bowler wants this, Rashmika, and he's going to get it. Oh, here comes the shush. And, well, Mathai, he certainly hit Rashmika for a good shot first ball of the over, but he hits it straight up in the air. The shusha is back, and it is the Crusaders keeping the Warriors quiet. It's 50 for 6.
Yeah, this is a good catch in Rashmika, because he's looking for it, says, where is it, where is it? And when he finds it, he says, all right, you're all mine now. So, Vidusha, Rashmika, the shusha, he did it, celebration as well, takes a catch.
There's another skied ball, but this time he gets more of it. He gets plenty of it.
That is
Maximo!
big.
And just what the Warriors needed. Looks like too little too late, but still that is a good piece of batting from Soman. So I know you can say, okay, he's top 4, but now he gets another one, and he's going to send this one miles over the rope. Maximo! Well, that's pretty much what they need to do every ball to stay in this game. 2 in a row from Soman.
Oh, this is brutal. This is a lovely shot. Look at the footwork. This is what I'm saying.
Oh, why not? Go again. This time over the fielder. And Maximo, 6 more. Wow, if you get another one, any chance? It just seems like this has just been too late to get going, this resurgence. But Soma once again sends this one out of the ground. Last ball of the over. Do you go 1 or do you go 6? I think you got to go 6. Tries, and he gets it pretty good. Going, and gone. Maximo! Well, 4 on the spin. And that takes it down to 22 off 6. So you're thinking in 6s, 4 of these last balls have got to disappear. And that over goes magical. Really, it's a sign of what might have been for the Warriors. 26 come off the 9th.
Hit 4 6s on the spin. That will do it. Here we go.
Here we go. Over to you, Ajin. And he's knocked over. Really well bowled by Yusuf. So it's a brave effort from Ajin Soman. But he can't deal with that. He had no real option. He'll get a pat on the back from Anthony. But the Warriors don't see a path back from here, to be honest, as he departs for 33. The score is 77 for 7.
Yusuf is basically ended this contest, and now it's 2-2, and now he's on a hat-trick. We have not had a hat-trick yet, have we?
We have not, and you know, we are now getting pretty deep into this season, and Bristow Baby.
Bye, baby. He's got to go. Bristol Baby is not happening for, it's a full toss. I mean, this should have been clobbered. Totally misses it.
Hat-trick ball. And the hat-trick drought will continue. But, I mean, Yusuf's produced, hasn't he? He's a very good player. Last ball coming up of this one. Not a bad shot from Tom Thomas. Deserves a run. Gets a run. They get to 80, but they're going to go down by 17 runs. So the Crusaders get some revenge. But, yeah, pretty entertaining morning's cricket between these two teams, Rico. We had a golden ball to start the week. Again, another bit of a low-scoring tussle in the end, but it's the Crusaders that are able to split the points in the end.